Hello and welcome everyone to the live results show of the 2022 Virtual Freestyle Championships. I just want to tell you a bit about where we are today. We're at Ride Leisure near Bedford in the UK. In terms of the crew, you won't be able to see, but we've got James Garrett just over there from H&E Media. And we've got Martin Pierce here helping out with the prizes and logistics. And I've got a very special guest here with me today. I've got Malcolm Scott from Ride Leisure, and he's kindly allowed us to do this live screening from his venue. And you can see there's already a lot going on outside. We've got people on the aqua park. Do you want to just tell us a bit about what's so great about Ride Leisure, Malcolm?
Yeah, thank you, Paul, and thank you for coming down, and we're delighted to have you here. So, yeah, down at Ride Leisure, we have a host of activities. We offer aqua park, hovercraft, jet ski, paddle boarding. We do jetpack flying, and just a great venue to come down and have some fun with your family or friends or company.
Thank you, brilliant.
Well,
thank you very much. And before you go, just that's for you.
That's very kind. Thanks very much.
Thank you. So just a quick introduction, folks. So you can see where we are, where we're doing this today. In terms of the running order, we're going to go through in the order that we ran the event. So we're going to go from 800cc to 800cc open. We're going to go to 900cc, 1200cc novice, and the 1200 class. And then we do have the best trick prizes. And we do also have some special awards today. Most inspirational newcomer, and also the bravest competitor award. You can see some of we're not going to better show all the prizes today for logistical reasons, but you can see some of them here on my left. You can see some of these engraved trophies. I'm not sure whether you guys have seen these before, if you can really see the engraving. I'll try and get that a little bit closer to camera for you. But those have been specially engraved. And we've got some fantastic prizes. We've got for the main 1200cc class, we've got a Richter pole here. We'll show that when we get to the winners announcement. We've got an ATP steering system. We've got a drive shaft kindly donated by Torrent and TPE. Sendit Qatar have given us vouchers for VP jugs for every first, second, third in every class. And also Pro Rider Watercraft magazine have given us a voucher, a free subscription for every single person who entered the competition. And one other thing I just wanted to say before we start was about the judging. I think there are quite a few things unique about this competition. And one of them really, I think, is the judging system that we have. So normally in a live freestyle competition, the judges sit together and they get one look at everyone's routine and they have to make a fairly split decision. The results get compiled fairly quickly. But here we send out a private link to the judges. They get a week to look at the scores. If necessary, they rewind and they look back. And the results are very carefully compiled. So I think I can say with confidence, as well as having the best judges in freestyle around the world, is that we can say with confidence that these results are pretty much as they should be. So let's get on with the show. Now let's go to the 800cc class.
Let's get going with the 800cc class, sponsored by Huzzah Jet Ski.
So let's go to the 800cc class results. This class is sponsored by Huzzah Jet Ski. They've offered vouchers for the first three, quite significant amounts of time being donated here. So thank you very much to David Makula for giving his vouchers for us. So I also should recognize that we have, it's one class here. We had 7 riders in the 800cc class, but we also had 3 novices. And these are people who have never been in a competition. Mark Sickling has organised the 3 of them with a routine. First time ever in a competition. I think they did an absolutely amazing job, particularly difficult going out first in the production. And so I'm going to call out the results of the novice from in reverse order, and then I'm going to announce the novice champion. And I think probably we've got him here in the lobby on the live stream so we can do a quick interview. So in third place in the novice was Sarah Kratzel from Germany. Well done, Sarah. In second place in the novice was Claire Hartung. Well done, Claire. And both of you will be getting trophies coming to you. They will be a little bit similar to this one here. That will be on its way to both of you. And in first place, the novice champion, he's probably already worked it out. Congratulations, is Gregor Zech. Do we have Gregor here? Hey, Gregor, can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you. Can you hear me
How
too?
are you doing? Congratulations on being the World Virtual Novice Champion.
Thank you very much. And I want to say a lot of thanks to you for this main event, because you reach so many persons all over the world, and I think that's fantastic. And because of COVID, there is no real chance for us to start in such a competition, and you make it possible that we as novice also are able to start there, and it was fantastic. Thank you.
The most important thing, Gregor, is that we reached you. And tell me, is this the Usain Bolt, this trick here?
Yeah, that's my favorite trick. Now it's the Gregor trick.
Yeah, brilliant, brilliant. And is there anyone you want to thank today, Gregor? Anyone who's particularly supported you?
Yeah, I don't have any sponsors, so I don't want to say any thanks to any sponsors, but if I'm searching for some sponsors, if somebody is listening here and is interesting, next time I can say thanks to him, but I want to say many thanks to Mark that he makes it possible that we start there, because he was the guy who said, come on, try it, because we are not sure if you want to do it. And he says, yes, you can do it. And yeah, it was the right way. So thank you, Mark.
Brilliant. Thank you, Gregor. And you heard it here, guys. Anyone wanting to sponsor Gregor did a really great routine. We're really proud to have you in the competition. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
So let's now go to the results of the main 800 class. I'm going to call it out in order. So going from 7th, so in 7th place was Sarah Kratzel from Germany. Well done, Sarah. In 6th place was Claire Hartung, also from Germany. And in 5th place was Illy Ranter. Illy, I really need to know where we go jet ski riding in the ditch. If you can drop me a note and we'll all come and join. That sounds really brilliant. And then Gregor getting up in the placings, really 4th place in the 800cc class. Well done. And then now we get down to the top 3. I'm not just looking at who's on the feed. In 3rd place, and this always gets really close in the 800cc class, in 3rd place was Thomas Wolf. I'm not sure if we have him here, but congratulations, Thomas. We've got a prize box coming your way as well as one of these fantastic trophies. And then we get down to the last 2, and this was really close. I do know for a fact that this was almost even up until the last judge to split. So in 2nd place, and I think we have him here today, I'd like to welcome Mr. Darren Ogden.
Good, Ollie. Right.
Congratulations, mate. Congratulations.
Thank you very much.
So your trophy is in the box, as well as some prizes, and you also have a voucher from Hussar Jet Ski. So I think there's something in if you want something refurbished from David Makula.
Thank you very much.
Well done. Thank you. Thanks for coming down. So just one place left now. In 1st place, this is a bit awkward. It's myself, but I am really proud to take the 1st place in this class, particularly as I may not, this may be my last year of competing. And maybe I just want to say a couple of mentions. One to Martin Pierce, who's on my right-hand side, because he always helps me with some of the practical things, the moral support, and maybe some of the reminders to do the basics, like remembering to put your plug caps on, for example. And I'd also like to give a little shout out to High Speed Industries. I met these guys as a result of their sponsorship. They stepped up and sponsored the 800C Open class. And I did buy from them some 48 mil carbs, which the service from them was exemplary, and they just bolted on. I do think that they've made a bit of difference to my riding, so I'm really happy about that. So let's move on now. Let's go to the results of the 800cc open class.
Pro Rider Watercraft Magazine, the premier print and digital publication for personal watercraft enthusiasts, delivers up-to-date content from manufacturers and aftermarket pioneers and features racing, recreational riding, PWC fishing, tech tips, youth highlights, product reviews, freestyle, and more. Whether an industry representative, recreational rider, competitor, or a weekend warrior, Pro Rider Watercraft Magazine offers fresh insight on what's happening in the most exciting water sport on the planet. Subscribe and follow Pro Rider Watercraft Magazine on Instagram and Facebook.
It's now time for the 800cc Open Class, sponsored by High Speed Industries.
Hey guys, welcome back. And now we're going to the 800cc Open Class. Now this is a class that we set up on request for the aftermarket riders who wanted to have a go. They wanted to compete in two classes on a 800cc ski as well. And we had two riders here. We had Brad Turnbloom from the USA and Gary Burke also from the USA. And I think we have at least one of them on the live stream. Now this was very close. Looking at the routines, they both did great routines. And Brad, I think, probably gets the award for skiing in the toughest conditions. It certainly looked really choppy, and probably I'd go home if I saw that. And I had to do my routine on that day. So congratulations. So this was a close one. Let's come down to the results. In second place was Brad Turnbloom. And in first place, our 800cc Virtual Open Champion 2022 is Mr. Gary Burke. Hey, Gary, how are you doing?
Great, Paul. How are you doing today?
I'm good, thanks. My first question is, when can we come to the Big Twangled Pond for a visit?
Anytime you want. We got a brand new boat launch put in the big pond just Friday. So we have boat launches in both the ponds now, and we can actually run simultaneous freestyle in the ponds.
Brilliant, brilliant. I'm really looking forward to that. And so what does it feel like to be the 800cc Open Champion today?
It feels great. You know, so many amazing judges, some old friends, and people I used to compete with going as far back as the 90s, you know. So it's really, you know, you don't always get to look up to all the judges, you know, in competition, but with the amazing panel of folks that you've been able to bring out, it's just amazing to be able to, you know that you're being judged by the best and people that have actually done all these tricks before. So it's really, really a cool experience, and just thrilled to be able to improve on last year's results.
Brilliant. And my next question is, do we know, is this the Guinness Book of Record entry for the world's longest fountain?
I'm hoping so, but you know, honestly, I'm you know, looking to maybe do some long fountains and some long fountain videos here coming up, maybe across the lake. So we'll see. We'll see. I want to see if we can do maybe a 15 or a 20-minute fountain, to be honest.
I'm impressed that you did it without sinking it, because I've certainly done that. I've embarrassed myself a few times and sunk my ski in the British Championships, trying to do too long a fountain. But finally, Gary, is there anyone you want to thank today? Any sponsors or anyone that's particularly helped you?
Yeah, definitely. I got to thank my Team Twangled teammates and my wife, Jessica, my brother, Kyle, who, you know, they came out and they filmed and they were my timers and helped me, you know, enabled me to get the footage for this event. And I also got to thank a few of my sponsors like Watercraft Supply, EVS, Spy Optics, Sure Eye, ODI Grips, and Phil and Rebecca from PMP for helping me with all my skis. And of course, Kathy and Michael Ratty from Pro Rider for always helping me to get the content out there. So thanks, everybody. You make it fun.
Brilliant, thank you. And we have got a box of prizes for you, Gary. I think Martin's just one of them is this, don't know, we've got a Rad Dudes water box here for you, only for very radical people. So
awesome. I love Rad Dudes. Thank you so much.
Yeah, we've got a box of prizes for you. This stuff gets posted off next week. So hopefully you'll enjoy that, and obviously a trophy as well when it comes. I mean, in fact, yours is going to be something like this, Gary. I don't
very
know if you
cool.
can see very following the tennis theme this year. Brilliant. So thanks very much, and thank you for joining the stream, and thanks for taking the trouble of doing 2 intro videos. That makes
well,
my
thank
life
you
a
so
lot
much.
easier. Thank
Great
you.
meeting all my
Cheers, Gary.
international riders virtual. See you all soon.
Cheers, Gary. Thank you. So now, guys, we're going to go to the results of the 900cc class.
Today I'm going to talk to you about my absolute most essential favorite jet ski product, the number one product that I believe every amateur recreational user on a jet ski should always buy first. This is the Jet Tribe GRB 3.0 race boot. I've been using their boots since the very first version, and let me tell you, they've made a lot of upgrades since then. You want to make sure that you have amazing grip on the bottom of your ski, that you're not going to be slipping off. You want to feel like your feet and your ankles are protected. This is going to accomplish all that and more, and they're so easy to put on. 2 quick Velcro straps, and they even give you wax to make sure you can wax down the zipper so for longevity and so forth. But this zipper is meant to last a long time, and I just love the way that they feel on my feet. More importantly, we want to make sure that we're protected and that we're having a good time and that we're able to ride as aggressive as we want to without limitations. And this boot is going to do all that and more.
Now it's time for the 900cc class, sponsored by Send It Qatar.
Hey guys, welcome back. So let's do the results of the 900cc class, and I can tell you this was probably the closest one of all of them. Normally it's the 800 that causes the judges the most problems, but this one was definitely the closest, and I think that's credit to all the 4 riders in this class putting out such a strong routine. So here are the results. In 4th place, and I think given that this person was in novice last year, this was a fantastic run, and also I believe he was running with an underpowered engine. So in 4th place is Brian Fredrickson. Brian, there's a parcel on its way to you shortly. And then getting down to the placing, so in 3rd place, and this was very close, is Jason Wright from the USA. And then 2nd place, now this is where it got really close, and I wanted just to explain these 2 riders were actually tied at the end, and we could not go to a ride-off for obvious reasons. But then the rules kick in where we look back at the ranks, and the person who had the most first places obviously has to win. If somebody gets 3 first places out of 5, then they have to win that class. So very close, and in 2nd place was Demi Morgan. Demi, it was a pleasure to have you in this competition this year. I know you've recently started freestyle, and I'm sure you're going to go a long, long way in your freestyle career, and we really hope that you join us back again for the virtual freestyle championships. So that only leaves one, and I think he knows who that is now. It's Mr. Adam Reynolds.
Hi, Paul.
Adam, there's some support for you in the room here by the lake. I can hear some shouting your name. Congratulations, mate. You're the world virtual 900cc class champion. How do you feel about that, mate?
Yeah, it feels good. I was surprised to have won it, but it's good to finally win.
Yeah, I'm really thrilled you have, actually, because I know that you know, you're a very classy rider, and you've not always got what you deserved in the past, and you have trouble fitting your skiing around your schedule. So I'm absolutely over the moon that you get that credit today, and I think, you know, yours was such a clean routine. I'm really proud that you won that. We've got prizes coming your way. Adam was trying to find out what he might have won today, but here you go, mate. I keep it secret to the end. We've got an Airtime Products mini steering for you in a lovely blue colour, courtesy of Chris and Lisa, Airtime Products. Obviously, you've got one of these trophies coming as well, Adam. Yeah. These are engraved with Virtual Freestyle logo. So, and also you're British champion. So not a bad result. Yeah. So I had heard a rumour, Adam, that you going up to 1200cc class. So should those riders be scared for next year?
Well, we'll wait and see. I've got the 1200 ready, so I think end of August they'll be getting fitted. We'll see how it goes.
Brilliant. And anyone you would like to thank here who's really been helpful in your journey?
Yeah, massive thanks to Avos Motorsports Den, Airtime Products, Rat Factory, Freestyle Products, Pitch Components, and Elemental Covers. And thanks to Keith for filming us as well.
Brilliant. I think he did rather a good job with your filming, actually. I think that was
Turned out
production quality. So thank you, Keith, as well. Thanks very much, Adam, and congratulations.
Right. Cheers, Paul. Thank you.
Have a beer. Cheers.
Cheers.
So let's go now to the results of the 1200cc novice class.
And next up is the 1200cc novice class, sponsored by Torrent and TPE.
Brian from Torrent, TPE, just down here doing some riding today with the crew. It's a nice, beautiful day here. Thinking of you guys there at British Freestyle. Just getting ready. You'll see Chris Anazeski here riding on some of our products. Chris is on the TPE 12 with the 160 Ninja Pro. We've got all TPEs here and Ninja pumps, 157 Pros, 155s. Once again, it's Brian from Torrent, TPE. Good luck today.
So welcome back again, everyone. Let's go to the results of the 1200cc novice class. This one purely of riders who have never competed before on the biggest engines, and I think all of them did an amazing job, and particularly I think very brave to put yourself out there on camera when you've never been in a competition before, let alone a virtual one. So I'm going to read through the results in reverse order, and the winner of this class, kindly donated by Torrent, will receive a special Torrent drive shaft. So there's all to play for here. So in 7th place, we've got Dennis Saunier from Canada. Dennis, I think, had the biggest and the best cheering squad on the side of the lake for him. And thank you, Dennis, for taking part. And then in 6th place, somebody who's not even a freestyler, he's a racer. By his own admission, he does this for a crack. I'm sure he's asleep right now. Actually, I think he's in the States, not in Australia, but it's Bailey Cunningham. Thank you again for taking part in the Virtual Freestyle Championships. And in 5th place, moving up now, we've got Rick Hawthorne from the USA. And there are trophies, actually, for the top 5 riders in novice. So we've got, just going to show you, Rick, I don't know if you are listening, but this is your trophy, which is engraved with the Virtual Freestyle logo. We've got a prize box for you as well, so I hope you enjoy when you receive that. And remember, everyone, to put your pictures up when these prizes arrive. So in 4th place, getting interesting now, skiing from Kingsbury Jet Bike, it's Farzad Takalu. And I think, Farzad, I think he's probably listening. Again, we've got a trophy for you here, mate. We've got the 4th place one here, looks something like this. Hopefully that will sit nicely on your mantelpiece. A couple of prizes as well, and everyone's going to get the Virtual Freestyle merchandise, the t-shirts, the hats. And then let's go then to the top 3. And this is where it really gets interesting. So a very clean routine, a very impressive routine. In 3rd place was Gino, I think they call him Gino Bratbates from the USA. So congratulations to Gino. And then 2nd place, this guy I had to talk into taking part. He's got more talent than he thinks he has. And he's over here in a minute, so I'm just going to talk for a minute while he comes up to the camera, because he's here in Ride Leisure. Come on in, Chris. Congratulations, mate.
Oh, nice one. Thank you.
Thank you. You just stand just there, and then you're on camera there. So this way a little bit. Here we go. This is where I needed the box to stand on, because I'm getting neck ache talking to these tall guys. So, Martin, have you got Chris's gear with you? Yeah. So stick around. That's got your trophy in it, and some prizes there. And congratulations. You do know that in filming you, I got my ankles bitten like mad, sat in that water. But congratulations, mate. Thank you. Cheers. Thank you. So that just leaves one man left, so he knows who he is. He was probably the last entry in the competition. I think he slightly frightened everyone when he did enter at last minute. So in first place, and coming from the USA, is Mr. Dominic Trollio. Have we got Dominic? Hey, Dominic, how are you? I think that's it. I think we can hear you now.
We're literally celebrating in the parking lot at church right now.
Brilliant, brilliant. Congratulations. What's it like then to be World Virtual 1200cc Novice Champion?
Super sick, man. I really appreciate it. I honestly was not expecting it at all, like you said. First competition, so just excited to see what amateur season brings, and heading down to Lake Havasu in Arizona here in October. So just really excited, super thankful for Kren Power Sports helping me out with all my parts, Dusty Customs, getting my ski always tuned in, and everyone else for helping me out. So really appreciate you all.
Brilliant. And what I was really interested in watching your routine, Dominic, was it seemed really dark, where it looked like you were literally skiing about 9 o'clock at night on the lake. Maybe that was the only time you could fit it in. Was that the case?
Yeah, it was a late day, that is for sure. I have to admit, I took probably about 6 other runs before that, and I had spent the day before chasing yachts, and so my body was just beat, and I could not get a good run in. That last run I submitted, I actually was just messing around, happened to be on video, and I came in, I was like, I hope you guys were recording that, and that was the one we ran with. But yeah, it was late at night. It was 8:30 or 9 o'clock.
Yeah, it certainly looked it, and all the best things happen when you're just messing around, Dominic. Anyone you'd like to thank, particularly that's helped you in this achievement?
Yeah, really, like I said, Dusty Evans, keeping my ski always tuned in, running to the best of its abilities. John Kren at Kren Power Sports, hooking me up with my parts, motors. Lee Stone at Lee Stone Products for training, parents, my girlfriend Bella, everyone for helping me out. So really appreciate it.
Brilliant, thank you, and thanks for dropping in. I know it's a different time zone there, but we really appreciate you joining, and you certainly brightened up the class, so thank you.
Thanks so much, Paul. Really appreciate it, man.
Cheers, guys. See you soon. And then I think we actually have a British champion in this class. I'm not sure if he's still here. Chris Taylor. I think he thinks that's the end of the show for him. But I'll just let you know that you've got the British Championship Award as well. So congratulations on that. So let's go to the results of the 1200cc class.
It's time for the 1200 class, sponsored by Richter RRP.
So welcome back, everyone, to the results of the 1200cc class. And I think you've just enjoyed a little ad break, courtesy of Mark Gomez. And we were sad that Mark couldn't make it for the competition this year, but we hope his ankle is healing well. So this class, we had 6 riders. Initially, we had about 12. So I think congratulations to everyone who made it this far. I think it's a big achievement to actually get your ski running and get out and get a routine down. And I think that is actually harder than you think and not to be underestimated. So I congratulate everyone that made it to the finish line here. I'm going to read this out in reverse order. So, and this is a very high standard. This is, you know, the real business end of the competition. In 6th place, Mr. Twangled, it's Gary Burtka, and all of these guys will get trophies. We go down to 6 in the 1200cc class. And in 5th place, pulling out some awesome tricks, I'd love to know which location he was at, it looked awesome, was Henry Lee, also from the USA. And then in 4th place, probably would surprise himself a bit here, he was last year's novice champion, and you know, he's got an amazingly well-tuned ski and pulling out an amazing routine, and that's Mr. Tony Blair from Australia. And then let's go to the top 3. Again, very close, particularly when you've got people pulling out super flips. How do you choose then? So in 3rd place is Mr. Brad Turnbloom. And I think Brad already told me he's not going to be here. He might be listening, so we can talk about him, but he can't speak back to us. Martin, have we got prizes for Brad here? Okay. So we've got a box here with a few things, your gear plus T-shirts, plus we've got your trophy, Brad, which will be something like this, the 3rd place in the 1200cc class. Hopefully you're watching somewhere. You can have a look at that and have a beer somewhere. And then in 2nd place, I don't know whether these guys have worked it out, Nolan and Gabe, who got the 1 and 2, and I'm sure this is very competitive. But in 2nd place, it's Nolan Dukish. Congratulations, Nolan. Hopefully you're watching this somewhere. You know, as you mature, Nolan, I think you're going to be really quite someone to beat. And I can't tell you how much we enjoy watching you and your brother when the routine's coming in. It's just off the chart. So that just leaves one man left, the 1200cc World Virtual Champion for this year and winner of the Richter Pole. Martin's just going to hand me this. So courtesy of Richter RRP, this is coming your way. And have we got Gabe online? We haven't. I think maybe they are traveling, but I'm hoping they're listening somewhere. But congratulations, Gabe and Nolan and everyone in this class on an awesome run. And all your prizes will be on the way to you next week. I hope you enjoy them. So let's go to the results of the best trick class.
It's time to see who's got the best trick. And this is sponsored by Airtime Products.
So welcome back again, everyone. We've got the results now of the best trick class. So there's a best trick winner for every class. This class is sponsored by Airtime Products. We thank you, Chris and Lisa. I hope you're listening somewhere. Fantastic support for Virtual Freestyle. So let's go to the 800cc class. This man, I think, could probably win this every year until I don't know how old. I've been trying to get this trick and master it for a long time. I've got here with me Mr. Darren Ogden with his monkey jump. Congratulations, Darren. Congratulations. So let me give you your trophy here. So that's your box trophy. And let me just show everyone what these look like, these best trick trophies. They're engraved again. And also, I think we've got some prizes already in your box for you as well.
Great. Thank you.
Thank you. Congratulations. Cheers, mate. Thank you. So let's go to the result of the 800cc Open best trick. Now, how do you choose between the Guinness Book of Records entry for the world's longest fountain versus the aerial Superman on the choppy water from Brad? And the view of the judges that the winner of the best trick for 800cc Open is Mr. Brad Turnbloom. Brad, you're piling up trophies in your prize box that's going to be shipped out to you next week. So I really hope you're listening. Congratulations again. And let's go then to the 900cc class. This one was, I think, pretty clear cut. I think number one with all the judges with the no-handed backflip, which she started her routine. Not sure if we've got her here, Demi Morgan. No, we haven't got Demi online, but thank you once again. I saw that this went on Instagram last night, so I know you know you've got this prize. We've got some prizes to come, plus this really nice engraved Best Trick trophy coming your way. And then let's go to the 1200cc novice class. This was a clear winner. Just the sheer height on this and the sheer execution of this guy on this trick. I don't know what you call it, a foot grabber backflip, I think. We've got him here today. It's Mr. Chris Taylor. There you go. Thank you. Well done, Chris. Have we got his... I think we've packed it for you already. Yeah. Well done, mate. Congratulations. Thank you. Thanks for coming down. Cheers. Okay, so that just leaves one best trick left in the 1200cc class. And what do you do when someone pulls out a super flip in the class? That has to be the winner. So the winner of this category, the 1200cc best trick winner, is Mr. Brad Turnbloom. So, Brad, that's on its way to you. And let's go. We've got one more category left. We've got two special awards. I hope everyone's stuck around to see who's won these. And then we'll just go into a few short thank yous, which are really important for a program like this. So let's go to the special awards. So the video you've just been watching is actually a promotional video of Ride Leisure, and we had Malcolm Scott here early telling you a bit about what you can do at Ride Leisure with this fantastic aqua park, and certainly it's one of my favourite places to ski. So that should just give you a bit of a flavour, some of the fun we've had at Ride Leisure. So let's go to the special awards. The first one is Most Inspirational Newcomer. Now this was open to all of the novices, so any of them could have won it. The judges made their nominations, and then the consensus was the person who won. And I've got him here with me today, and he's done pretty well on his trophy haul in his first competition. So the most inspirational newcomer is Chris Taylor. Congratulations, Chris. Yeah, and you can see where this camera was set up for me and not you. Let's. Right, there's your trophy. I don't know if we want to have a look and hold that up to the camera, because that's quite... and I'm kind of relieved I'm not posting that one. It's quite a heavy trophy. And if you just stand that way a bit, we can see you on sorry, this way, that way. That's it. Perfect. So there he is. There's Chris. Anything you want to...
Just say big thanks to obviously John Church at Loki for getting the ski ripping. We've got the guys at APS. No, big thanks to all the guys, all the organisers, judges and everyone involved.
Brilliant, thank you.
Brilliant. No, thank you very
Congratulations,
much.
you deserve that. Thank you.
Nice
Cheers.
Very nice.
So the last award of the day, and I don't think we're going to have him on camera, it was for the bravest competitor, but I think we might have Ryan Coulker. Have we got him in the lobby, James? No. Ryan's sponsoring this award. I think a lot of you will know him. He may be less well known in the UK, but he's a promoter running all the wave events and the Freestyle Triple Crown. He sponsored this award. And how do you judge bravest? I mean, there were actually several nominations for this. You know, you could interpret that many different ways. You know, I think we had Sarah was a nomination, Dennis was a nomination, but I think the judges read this as who is actually the biggest lunatic. That's what this award was for. And the winner of the bravest competitor goes to Brad Turnbloom with his super flip. So Brad, I think you have got the biggest prize box of the day, and that will be coming to you next week. So congratulations to Brad. And I'm just going to go to a few thank yous here, if you can just bear with me just a few more minutes. So I want to say thank you to Ride Leisure for hosting today. And it's been really packed here today. It's just dropped off now, thankfully, to allow us to do this. But there's certainly been plenty of action going on at Ride Leisure today. Thank you to all of our sponsors. All of the prizes you guys are going to receive are all down to them. They go straight to you. You know, we couldn't do this without them. Thank you to the judges. So the judges, nobody gets paid doing this event. They all give their time for free. The judges spend, you know, many hours looking at your routines, and they take it really, really seriously. And I'm really, really proud that we've got a good set of judges here. You know, the sort of judging that you deserve in this competition. I want to say thank you to Adam. Some of you will know Adam Reynolds does a lot of the social media. And, you know, I give him stuff often. Everything I give him, he just makes it that bit better. And he's just really good at, you know, on Instagram. And he knows that we have to grow our sport. You have to kind of weigh in and get involved. And he knows that that's the key. And I wouldn't want to do this without him. So thank you, Adam. And then we've got one person missing here today. Actually, Tim normally does the front man job. I've been searching all week for a professional. I couldn't find one, so I had to stand in instead. But Tim, I hope you're recovering well at home. And thank you very much for the commentary and for every year your support for Freestyle. Again, we couldn't do it without you, the voice and the face of Freestyle. Just two more thank yous to, I think, for every rider that took part in this competition. There will be friends, other half, family, somebody who got cajoled into doing the filming for them. And I think they are due a big thank you as well. I'm sure there was a lot of effort put in just to get these routines over to me to pull them together. So thank you to all the supporters and the film crew around the world. And finally, we did hope to have a competitor from Ukraine in this competition. I think I will not risk pronouncing his name, but Andrew really wanted to take part. Obviously, circumstances against him, bigger priorities than jet skiing. But we offered him a pass to take part. We really wanted to see his routine, and we didn't get to. So I've no idea if he's listening, but Andrew, if you are, we're sending you a massive amount of love from all of the freestyle community. So that's it, guys. I hope you enjoyed the competition. I hope you come back next year. We're already thinking about what we want to do with this next year. It's truly a global competition now. I think you can justifiably call yourself world virtual champions. So congratulations. I know what I'm doing now. I'm off to the bar. Thank you.